Welcome back. Rochelle Garza made no bones about it. If elected Texas Attorney General, she will deploy every tool at her disposal to challenge the legislature on reproductive rights. Stephen, can that pledge get her over the hump come Election Day?
I don't think so because, whether somebody may agree or not, Garza is attached to Beto. And if you look at the recent polling, and if we think that the polls are correct, Uvalde didn't help Beto get a bump. Reproductive rights, the Dobbs decision didn't help Beto get a bump. And so why would Garza get a bump but not Beto O'Rourke, who's at the top of the ticket? So I really don't see that pledge energizing more people. Now, granted, and Rudy talked about it last week, the polls could be off. There could be more energy and more anger about the Dobbs decision that we may have to find out on Election Day. But on its face, I do not think that pledge will help her.
Okay, Rudy, Garza's going to need some crossover votes to prevail. Based upon what you heard, can she attract them?
No, based on that interview that she gave you, there is no chance, in my opinion, that she's going to get crossover voters. If she hadn't said what she said, I think that she had that chance, but not now. Let's face it. What she said about that her friend with twins, that was disturbing. It wasn't quite clear. Was she advocating aborting both the children? And we already know that state law allows abortions to take place in case of the health, if the health of the woman is in danger. So we're not quite sure exactly where she's coming from along that line. Plus, as for aligning herself with pro-abortion DAs and ignoring state law, ignoring law that the state legislature has passed, well, she needs to look at history and see what happens when you take on the legislature. Go back to 1917, Paul Ferguson. He ended up being impeached by the Texas Senate, resigned right before the vote, but she could easily find herself in the state Senate under indictment and being impeached if she goes through with her promise there.
Heard it here first. Stephen, of all the Democrats running statewide, Garza has consistently been closest in the polls. Is that a result of Paxton's well-documented legal and ethical issues, or the qualities that Garza brings to the table?
I think it's twofold, right? Because some of the Paxton legal troubles have been inside baseball. Granted, you see it all over the ads and see it online, but I really don't know if that's connecting with voters of them saying, this is why I'm not going to vote for Ken Paxton. I mentioned in my one word, Garza is a different type of candidate that Democrats will need. Now, will she win? Likely not, just because all these forces driving against the Democratic Party right now with inflation and other issues, but she is a different type of candidate. She's Hispanic, and so that's something that Republicans are targeting right now, those South Texas border counties where Hispanic voters are leaning Republican, at least according to polls. And so she's a different type of candidate for this moment. That's why I think she's a little close. And then also the Paxton baggage also helps her.
Speaking of the border, Rudy, Garza said the Biden administration isn't doing enough, and as a Democratic Attorney General, she'd fight to get South Texas communities more resources. What do you make of that response?
But she's got to say that. She can't deny the crisis. Beto O'Rourke even admits that the Biden administration isn't doing enough. They're all saying that. But what she's offering, and quite frankly, non-specifics, hollow words. And, you got to bring out more to the table if you're going to get past the high negatives with Ken Paxton, because let's face it, he got through primaries with those high negatives, and he still is toting the line in regards to what the Attorney General is going to be supposed to be doing. He's doing consumer fights. He's doing those things. He just wrapped up a recent press conference here locally in regards to taking on the opioid crisis. So she's got to provide a lot more specifics to convince people to switch over.
Okay, to see this interview and others, go to our Fox Stations YouTube page.
And you can keep the conversation going with us on our social media pages like Twitter and TikTok.
And next Sunday on Texas The Issue Is, we take a hard look at all the statewide races with the help of Rice University political analyst and pollster Mark Jones. Until then, be sure to tell us what you think the issue is.